Hey there everyone! Starlost Seas now has its own official Discord. You can join by going to the link in the description below. We've got plenty of channels to choose from, so come talk about D&D, come talk about your favorite video games, or join a VC watch party for when new episodes release. It's a server made entirely for all of you in our wonderful community. Thank you so much for the support you guys have shown Starlost so far, and without further ado, enjoy the rest of the episode.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Starlost Seas. I am your DM, Crylane, and this is my party of players, and we're all super excited to be here. Is everybody excited to be here?
We almost died!
I like how I got a casual nod from Ray, and a deadpan stare from Ian, and just no response from anyone else for several seconds.
I guess.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I said it right as you started describing what everyone else did.
We're off to a great start today, folks.
Last time on Starlost Seas was very, very heavy. Oh my. Originally, we were pulling up to Falcon's Point, a lovely city in the coast, right by the Westwood, and just as the group was walking out to take in the sights, they saw the army of the Stonekeeper Empire in full force on the Westwood border. So, they split up. The human members of the group all proceeding into the city to gather intelligence and supplies, while the birds hopped into Dolus's ring, inexplicably both of them entering. And Twink and Mara had to sit by a campfire with Lachlan, just waiting, in slight awkward tension after Twink had given Mara not a lecture, more like a harsh discussion. So, while the group was separated, Hickory met an old friend, got a little bit of information, was going to get some more supplies, and then on their way out of their city, realized she had lost Alina and Cerise, the two who had accompanied her. And then she was swiftly surrounded by a large contingency of guards. All of them led by your boy, Gillian.
Don't call him your boy. He's not my boy.
He's not my boy.
That is not my boy.
Yes,
Hashtag
all of them
not my boy.
led by Gillian, who somehow knew the birds were in the ring, stole it off of Hickory, and quickly put her in cuffs. At that same time, out in the woods, Fagin arrived, just as Twink had been hoping. But not just as Twink had been hoping, because he arrived with another squadron of guards and another Holdmaster, Martin. Some of you may recognize from our Starlost Solstice one-shot. Go watch it, it's on you. And also arrested the three who were out camping. Took you all to the army camp down near No Man's Land in the burnt patches that once were the Westwood, where Gillian proceeded to interrogate Hickory as to the locations of one Socrates and Shoes and reveal that he had been cursed to be a werewolf when Socks almost mauled him to death many months ago in the capital. And then, with a little help from Fagin and Lorelei causing several explosive distractions in camp, the entire group escaped, sprinting clean across No Man's Land until the airship flew up and carried them into the massive trees of the Westwood, where they were greeted by the soldiers manning the front, all of them led by a familiar face, Petron.
Yay, that's our boy.
So Cerise was revealed to be a traitor, and Lotus and Dolus rapidly just ended her life in swift, deliberate fashion. It was kind of cool.
She got ahead of herself.
She did. And then...
Ooh, really turned that personality around.
Can we get some claps in the comment section below for Pulse's amazing joke right there, guys?
And Lotus threatened Alina. And that's where we're at. So we're going to pick our session back up Right there, as Petrin jumps off from one of the gigantic branches of these trees all surrounding you, onto the deck of the Starlost.
Hi.
Hi!
Oh, Petron. It's
Yeah.
been a while.
It really hasn't. That whole,
I know.
4 days late comment, sarcasm.
Yes.
You know sarcasm, right?
Yes, I know sarcasm.
I don't know with you. There's a lot you know and don't know.
I know lots of things. If anything, just assume that I know what it is you're talking about.
Okay, I will assume you know everything I'm talking about from now on.
All right.
You guys really, you did that.
Yeah. Yeah.
With the explosive thingy?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't do it. I know Dolus didn't do it. So,
Yeah, no.
you know.
Petron looks down at Twink. Did you? Who the hell had what? He looks out through the woods back at the burning fires in the far distance through the trees. You guys didn't do that.
I mean, I don't know who did it, but it wasn't me.
Okay, well, I mean,
I
awesome.
mean, it might have
Glad
been
you're
us by
here.
Extension.
I really don't care who did it. That camp's been annoying as shit for months now, so that was awesome. I mean, I wasn't here for half of it, but the half of it I was here for. Yeah, no, I hated those guys.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. We're at war. That's kind of how it works. But you guys are all here!
Yes,
Yeah.
alive.
In one piece.
Good.
We were ambushed at Falcon's Point.
That's not shocking. Why'd you stop there?
I had a meeting.
Oh, was it good? Worth it?
No,
We
Okay.
were ambushed.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool. That makes
Wait.
sense.
Wait, if we came to meet, does that mean they're like Ceres?
no.
What?
They're on our side, I'm sure. At least from what I could tell.
Well, yeah, that's how me and Mara got out.
Who's they?
Huh?
Bacon, right?
Fagin helped you? The Hold Master?
Yeah.
That's news.
That's good fucking news. Having a Hold Master that's willing to blow up an army campus, that's good for me.
Can he do that?
I mean, he did that, so
I have some news that isn't quite as good, but might be vital for all of us.
What is it?
Well, for Petron, do you know what an Inquisitor is?
Not a fucking clue.
We're still not entirely sure either. But your friend, he turned him.
I'm gonna need some more specifics here.
What the fuck? What the hell are you talking about?
Socrates infected the Stonekeeper Empire's Inquisitor. He's a werewolf.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Wait, Gillian?
Gillian is a werewolf.
Is that why he wants him?
Yeah.
The guy who attacked you guys back at Twingsania?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you tell him that Socrates is dead?
Said he was gone. If he knew that Socrates was dead, he might come to look here. He might still do it anyway. So I said he was gone.
Okay, but dead's a lot more definitive than gone.
He doesn't need Socks alive.
Oh,
What?
He needs
What's
his
I'm a
blood.
dizzy. Oh, that's. Ugh.
And I'm not quite sure what else. Dolus.
Hmm.
You picked up some of the stuff from that table, right?
Oh yes, after you knocked it over and broke all the glass, and Tullus pulls out the 2 vials that he grabbed off the ground by the alchemy table. What do they look like, Cryo?
They both look clear at first glance, but then as you move them in the light, they kind of shimmer a silvery tone.
Kind of just shakes it around in his hand a little bit. Don't know what these are, but figured it looked sort of important.
Twink, you recognize it as the goo that Gillian drank in front of you when he had you captured.
I think that's what he drinks as coffee.
I'm not sure what it does, but he drank it in front of me too.
I'm gonna pop one open. I'm gonna sniff it.
It smells very sweet. It's a very pleasant aroma.
Just put the cap back on.
Okay, just put the cork back in.
Yeah.
Patron's like, do you want me to have them take one of those to mages? Have them take a look at it?
Sure. Give one to Petron.
Takes it and he just really casually yeets it back into the bushes.
I kind of just watch it fly. Just like, oh,
Like, it's going into the trees, and at first you're like, oh shit, he just threw it. And then this patch that you really thought was just leaves, all of a sudden just... And you see in the motion that there is an elf there.
It's an ant.
no, I think that's just an elf.
Oh,
I think it's just a very well hidden elf.
Westwood's been around for thousands of years. There have been elves on the border every day, forever.
They
Just no one
there?
sees them. Yeah.
They move?
Oh yeah, no, we swap out.
Oh, okay. Because you say that they've been there forever, and so...
Well, just
they've been
elves have been there forever,
Right,
generally,
right,
not
okay.
those specific.
I'm glad you're
elves.
giving them breaks.
Thought I was supposed to just assume you knew what I meant. Okay, never mind. So
Yeah.
your ship flies now.
it's cool. We have a balloon.
Twink, can you do that to a bunch of other ships too?
I didn't do it to this one, mate.
Oh shit!
Balloon. Petron, there's a balloon.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I really like that balloon. And as he he really likes the balloon, there's a whistle out in the trees, and he just goes, "Oh shit!"
I'm
Okay.
assuming that's not good.
It's not good. The boat should keep moving.
Okay.
We have company is essentially what that means. And then there's another whistle with like a lower tone. He just goes, "Oh shit."
Lotus is gonna start reloading her gun.
So you look, I know you just got here and all. Do you mind giving me a hand with something?
I have 2.
What is
Got
it?
in mind.
Well, so we're used to, soldiers and catapults and stuff, but the Empire's got this fun new thing they've been throwing at us. These big robot fuckers.
Robot fuckers.
Hickory locks up.
Yeah, like automatons, like they're like a big automatic suit of armor.
Crystal front.
Yeah. I mean, there's a person in it, so I guess it's not all robot, but I figured that would just make it the clearest right off the rip.
Of
Yeah,
course.
they can just spray fire.
Yeah,
And
I know.
so,
Fire?
Yeah, fire. And they have a big saw thing. They're
Gotta go.
shockingly effective at clearing the undergrowth.
How
That's what
big
the
are they?
song would say.
10
you want
feet
the
tall.
actual dimensions, or
No, like, are they bigger than these trees?
No.
Twink?
I don't think you could build something that big.
huh?
What do you know about these bots?
Nothing.
Are you
Okay,
lying
well.
to us?
I know a little bit about them.
Well, tell us.
So do I.
That's even better for helping me fight the two that are pulling up right now.
No, it isn't.
What's some info that you can give us about these bots?
They'll rip you in half.
Okay. Well, I hope that they won't do that, but I mean more sort of in terms of fighting them.
Weaknesses?
No, you don't. You don't fight them.
Okay, well, I think that's what we're doing, so this advice is not very helpful.
Aim for the
Hmm.
sorry son of a bitch in the cabin.
Okay. What is the cabin?
You also got to mobilize or demobilize, immobilize. That's the word. Their legs.
Hmm. Okay.
Rope works well.
Okay.
Are they metallic?
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely metal.
Ooh.
Okay.
I can heat metal.
I'm assuming we probably shouldn't get into close range, considering that they just said that they will rip us in half. So maybe avoid that, but if you can safely heat the metal, I'm assuming that would be good. We can go over why it is that Twink knows so much about them later. For now, I think we should get ready.
Petrin starts shouting in Elvish back at the all of the various people in the trees, many of which you can't see. Mara, you're the only one who understands him, but basically you get the gist that it's not just robots coming. There are also a lot of troops, and he is directing people to fight while you guys fight the robots.
Twink,
Hey?
is Kyle gonna do anything towards these things?
I guess we'll see.
Okay.
I think. I might be able to slow them down if we want to keep heading deeper.
No.
Do we want to avoid them at all?
No, we need to stop them.
Okay.
Or
It'd
It'd be
Pull
really
out.
good if we could stop them without breaking them.
How would we
Is
do
that
that?
possible?
Yeah, I just told you. Immobilize the legs.
Oh, okay.
Well, see, the last few, we've literally just dropped entire trees on them.
Did that
Ooh.
work?
Works, but like if you could not break them, that would be awesome.
I can make those trees bigger.
I don't.
He
Mara,
turns and he looks at the
Mara,
tree that is literally bigger than your ship, and he's
I
just like,
don't think they need to be bigger.
Why not?
Victory cocks her arm and summons the moment and she goes, let's just get this over with.
yes, Lotus.
Wait. Said that there were people in there.
There
So
are.
people. Then we have the robo thingy.
Sounds like a great plan. Anyways, Petra just goes over to the
Is there
side.
a way to get the people out?
I don't know. I dropped trees on the last 4 of them.
Twink might know.
They got in it, so they can come out of it.
Glad to have you. Petra just goes down a rope on the side of the ship.
I'm gonna pull out the rod. I'm gonna swing it and hit it on the deck. And I'm gonna regain a spell slot.
There you go.
Um,
Get a spell slot back.
I would like to take in the surrounding plants around the ground. And
Well,
any plants.
You look over at the ground, super lush, ferns everywhere. Just general forest undergrowth. And then there are normal-sized trees scattered here and there among the roots of these gigantic trees.
All right. Activate my guardian armor, and I hop on the rope down behind.
Lorelei's like, so we just keep going and let you and the elves catch up, or
I think so.
don't die.
I won't.
And then Maya comes up and she's just like, are you sure you guys are gonna be okay?
No.
Do you need help?
No.
Okay. Okay, stay safe.
Thank you. I'm
Just like
just gonna
takes
start
a step back.
floating down. I'm gonna float down instead of going down the rope.
Okay. Is everybody going down the ropes?
Yeah.
I will follow Dolus's lead, putting on bird mask.
I have a
Hella.
question.
Yeah.
If I cast a longer lasting spell at a higher level to where it gives it more damage, does that count for every single time I use it? Like without casting it again, it's something that can be activated.
Oh, something that's activated? Yeah, it activates like spiritual weapon.
Yeah, spiritual weapon.
Yeah, no, if you activate it at a higher level, it's at the higher level.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay. You all slide down the rope and you land in this really nice, soft forest floor, very mossy, ferns everywhere. And you have almost immediately lost sight of Petrin. You see just him pop out of the undergrowth a few feet back towards where the camp is, and he's just like, "Come on!" He rummages off through the forest.
Follow him.
Yeah, and as you're going, he's like, "You guys really kicked the hornet's nest, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I appreciate it, but they are sending hundreds of people right now."
Just kill them all.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna work on that. That's kind of what we're trying to do, but
You got this.
thanks.
We need to. Dolus turns to Lotus like, we need to discuss your problem-solving mentality sometime.
And as you guys are going, there is something familiar to you. Those sparks through the air as you're walking, which are characteristic of no man's land with all of the fire. And you start to smell stuff burning.
Okay.
And then suddenly you step out of the undergrowth and you're in this clearing, forest, like giant tree on one side, giant tree sort of behind you to your left-ish. And across the tangled roots and through gaps in all of the ferns and trees, you see this hulking brass, just 10-foot tall mechanical humanoid. Treads for the feet, a big ripping chainsaw for the left arm, and just as you're taking it in, the right arm, which has a nozzle at the front, just spews a roar of flame out across the undergrowth.
Do you think it's built for deforestation?
I think
Yes.
it's built to take out anything that gets in its way.
Like a forest?
Hmm.
Suppose so.
What way is it facing?
Right now, it's not facing towards you. It's facing towards the large tree, and it's just roasting the roots.
Okay.
So you want us to,
Kill the shit out of it, however you do.
and Twink doesn't want to harm it.
That's a Twink prerogative, I'm going to be honest with you.
I think I can do that. I'll go dragon form.
Oh, shit!
Oh, snap.
Yeah, you say, I think I can do that, and you suddenly whoosh into your dragon form, and Petron's just like, oh, shit!
Wait, so did you describe like a cockpit on the thing?
There
like
is
we can see it?
a sort of, on the top of it, like a half dome that turns into a T down the center, and it's this crystal that you can't see through. It's this opaque sort of whitish blue crystal that makes the front of this. There's no like head shape at the top of it. It's like there would be a rounded top of the torso.
I see. Well, who wants to make the first move?
Are there any vines anywhere?
There aren't any vines that you could see, but there are a lot of roots.
Okay, Okay, guys, I have an interesting plan. You said the legs are the weakness, right?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't call it a weakness. I'd just say if you get it to stop moving, it's much easier to handle.
Okay. All right. This might be a little awkward in some ways. Any chance we could get the roots of some trees going up?
Yeah?
Okay. If we could maybe put the roots near the legs, I could make them grow and put the weight against the legs to where they're immobilized.
Mara, it has fire and a chainsaw.
We'll have to get close, but
No, I think what she's saying is that it's built to get through trees and roots. It has fire and a chainsaw.
we could. There's got to be a way.
We could
As
break
you guys
them.
are
We could break them.
talking, it turns,
Oh shit!
and you watch the opaque sort of color change from a bluish tone to this like deep yellow, and the flamethrower stops, and then the chainsaw revs, and I need you all to roll initiative.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Decent.
Okay.
I just, as it turns towards us and like starts revving his chainsaw, Dolus slowly puts his arms up. We come in peace.
All right, and then everyone rolls initiative.
Yeah.
Yep.
What is, let's see, 20 to 30? Oh, we're off to a great start.
Copium.
Okay, no, here's the thing.
15 to 20.
No, yeah. 16.
Okay. 16?
19.
19. All right, that's solid. Let me put it in my notes so I don't fuck it up.
Copium.
Copium.
Mara got that under 10, you already know.
Yep.
Oh,
Why'd you have
if
to say 10?
What do you mean?
Why'd you have to say under 10?
Because I know your initiative is under 10.
Not only that, we know exactly what your initiative is. You're the only one that rolls digitally.
I didn't
Yeah.
see what it was.
I did.
I like the digital dice.
All right. So we've got Hick with
Hurry.
20 or 19, right?
19.
And then we have Dolus with
16.
16, 10 to 15.
Damn.
One of them days.
Copium.
All right.
Ray, don't you have to roll like a 2 to get above 10?
Less than 10.
God!
All right. Ian, it looks like you have the most. What you got?
Yeah, 7.
7?
No, I have 9.
Whose dex is
Oh.
higher? Omega Lol.
Heavily raised.
Whose dex is higher? Omega Lol.
9.
Zoom.
This is where we check Twink's character sheet, and he has like 20 dexterity. For like, we just didn't notice.
Okay, well,
What's up?
the mech goes first.
Fuck you.
I rolled.
Hey,
Well, I mean, technically, it was a surprise round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said we came in peace, so
You did. You did.
It didn't.
It didn't. It didn't.
okay.
Which is why you immediately hear just some you guys can't make it out. There's like garbled noises coming from it that seem muted. Like there's something inside of it speaking.
We can't hear you.
And that's
Copium.
and then
Fuck.
it is going to use 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 feet of movement to approach you all.
Cool.
Hooray. Don't you just love that? And then let's see, how wide is this real quick?
Wide
Okay,
enough.
that's not bad. And only Mara is in range.
What?
Mara, I need you to make a dex save.
Oh no!
I think I'm in range too. If
Are you?
Mars in range, I think I'm in range.
15,
14.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. No, you're just out of range, Twink.
You're right. You're right. I thought we were the same, but I counted wrong.
No, you're 5 feet further than he is.
I realize that now.
So, what did you roll?
14.
14. Hey, you save.
Oh,
So
shit.
you're gonna take half damage on this.
You only take 34 points of whatever
Yay.
damage.
Okay, no, I rolled really, really, really solid. You're gonna like this.
Fuck.
You're gonna take 9. Well, no, because halved. So you're going to take only 4 points of fire damage.
Yay.
You are on fire now.
Ah!
Here we go again.
No, dude.
Wait, on the successful save, he was on fire?
Yeah.
Rough.
Wait. No, you're not on fire now. Thank you, Ian.
Okay.
Yes, successful save. You're not on fire. You just it fires out a spout of flame, but it was just burning very close roots to you, or not to you, to it. So it had not quite adjusted the range appropriately, and you're already pretty far away. So you guys watch as this very narrow, just like somewhere between 3 and 5 foot long whoosh of fire just reaches out and barely nicks Mara. And that's the first robot's turn. 10, 20, 20. You guys watch as the second robot comes rolling out around some large tree roots. And as it comes around, it just like test fires the flamethrower. That's the robot's turns.
Cool.
Hey.
Up next, we got Hickory. It's your time. You get to fight.
No, she doesn't. I'm gonna go ahead and just use a little healing word on myself because I'm still fucked up from Gillian.
That's right.
Wow.
Heal yourself.
Yeah, but that's a bonus action, so we're cool. We're chilling, right? We're chilling.
I mean,
Alright,
yeah, you
anyways,
can still got an action.
I'm chilling. So let me
Being
just go
chilling.
ahead and. Okay,
Being
so that was. Hey, okay. That's 9 points back to me. That'll work for now. Then I'm going to fucking launch a sacred flame. It's within 60 of me, right?
It is, yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Yeah, I'm going to
40,
launch a
50,
sacred
yeah.
flame because cover doesn't matter for it anyway.
Cool.
So
I have to
next-
make a save, yes? Oh, boy.
Well, that's the first nat 20 of the day.
It's not. It's not. It is a 19.
Yeah, no, that saves.
That's a 19 with the modifier, though.
Okay.
But yes, it's saved.
Fuck.
So it doesn't take anything on a save from Sacred Flame, yes?
No, it's a cantrip.
Yep. So yeah. So you just prep Sacred Flame, and you watch as the fire that's dancing around it just sort of twinkles up and boom, right into a spot next to it. Like just shy of it. And you're like, ah, shit.
Fuck. Yep, that's my
Hey,
turn
would you
then.
That's it? No
Listen,
movement?
dude. I need to stay safe for a little bit. I'm still not at tip top yet.
All right, now I will say, as you guys look at these big tree roots around you as we're going through the turns, it looks like walking on them would be difficult. But
Terrain.
it looks like you could walk on them.
So those are just the roots. Those aren't even. I thought those
are
were
the
like
roots
branches.
of a tree, yeah. Those
Okay.
are the roots of a
Damn.
tree. So, it's Petrin's turn,
Oh.
because Petrin is here. He's that little P there.
Oh yeah. There are no
Petrin.
vowels in our party. I can't make any funny jokes.
Petrin is going to use some movement to run up here. And then he is going to volley with his arrows.
Mhm.
Petrin, why are you like this?
Oh no.
So Petrin missed his first arrow.
He's doing great.
Petrin missed his second arrow.
He's doing great. He's still sad.
Petrus lands the third arrow.
Petrus,
You know what
let's
they say.
go.
Petrin.
Petrus.
It's my favorite game.
I know, that's
Don't
what I
you
was
like
thinking.
Petrus? All right, so yeah, you watch as he comes around and just boom, 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 like 3 in rapid succession, and the first 2, just one goes right between where if it was a person, there would be like a pelvis, but the shape of this thing just lets it pass clean between the limbs. And then the other one just sails really wide. I rolled 2.
I'm glad that Petrin was aiming for the dick on that first shot.
And then the third one just cracks into this thing and kind of bing off. But it like hits for some damage as it ricochets off, and he just goes, ah, shit. And that's, then Petrin is going to resoundly return behind Mara. And that's Petrin's turn. And now it is Dolus' turn.
Cool. I am going to take off. I'm gonna fly. 1, 5, 10, 15. I'm counting. How? What was the
Are you
reach?
counting how far the flame was?
Yeah, considering I saw it.
Make a quick intelligence check for me to see if you can rapidly do the distance math.
That was cocked. 14.
14. It was able to hit Mara, but just by the way it hit him, you feel like it wasn't able to hit Twink. So you guess it's around the distance Twink is from the robot.
Okay. So I am going to take off. I'm going to fly 25 feet up, and I'm going to start heading. I'm going to go 5, 10 feet up, like up panels, and I'm going to. I'm floating there, and I turn around, and I'm going to shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts into R1.
Okay.
First one does not hit. First one's a nat 1. Second one also does not hit. Let's go.
What was it?
That's a total of 10.
It does not
I rolled
hit.
a 4 and a 1.
So yeah, you take off, and the burning roots and forestry around you, it gives you a bit of like lift that you weren't quite expecting in this mostly humid forest.
Mm-hmm.
And so it just catches you by a few inches, and the Eldritch Blast just boom past this thing into the undergrowth behind it.
Damn it. I mean, that's all I do.
That's all you do? All right.
Actually, no.
Oh,
I am going to bonus action hex it.
oh, what are we hexing?
Hexing. You move on to the next person while I read my spells.
Okay, Mara, you're up.
Wait. Oh, you said me?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
you.
cool.
You're up.
Okay, so talking to someone in the middle of battle, what is that classified as?
Try it's your free action, but keep it short.
Okay, and then what if I wanted to do like a check, like an investigation?
It's an action.
That's an action. Yeah.
As a full-on action. Okay. Twink, where are the humans located? Inside of the robot?
Crystal.
Crystal. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So I'm a bad. So each square is 5, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. This one's going to be interesting. Okay. I'm going to do infestation
Oh God.
on the crystal and get him to crawl inside.
You're gonna get him to crawl inside.
Yeah.
All right.
Cryo's
So,
like, God
you-
damn it, again.
No, hang on. You summon all the bugs, and they climb out over this cockpit, and you see them. You guys watch as just mites and beetles and all sorts of little fleas and things just start crawling all over this thing, seemingly out of nowhere. And Mara, you're like, yes! And this thing, you watch the arm just kind of like click, and the forearm slides down so that like the upper arm is lined up with the wrist, like it adjusts the angle. So the flamethrower is shorter, and it just all the bugs off the front of it, and then it just
Bruh.
It was not if the bugs were not able to make it inside the cockpit.
Oh. Shit. Alright. I can't do any other fucking spells. God
What are
damn
you
it.
hexing?
I hexed the Constitution.
Thank you. So what to say?
Alright, let's see, one. I'm going to use all of my movement to get as close to the roots as I can. Upwards.
As close to the roots as you can upwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe like one diagonal to the left.
So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Your movement speed is 30.
35.
5?
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you can get all the way up here.
Alright, cool.
1 second. R1 needs to get hexed real quick. With up. Wrong color. There we go. Con hex.
Rick.
Lotus!
Hi.
It's your turn.
I'd like to take flight and go directly to R1.
You have enough movement.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Where
And,
you can go anywhere around it, you have enough movement.
yeah, where you have it is fine.
Okay, cool.
And I'm gonna smack it twice with Kyle.
You're just gonna smack it twice with Kyle.
Yeah, specifically aiming for the crystal at the top.
Oh, the top of the crystal? Got it.
Yeah.
Cool. Make your
Uh,
attack.
It's 25 for my first hit, and that is 17 for my second hit.
Well, they both hit, so go off, little bird girl.
That is 10 points of piercing damage for the first one, and
Okay.
5 points of piercing damage for the second.
As you bring Kyle in and stab at this crystal, you get the feeling, as it sort of binks and ricochets off, that stabbing is not the most efficient method of damaging all of this metal and crystal.
Bink chilling.
Bink.
Kyle isn't a magical weapon, right?
No.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. And I'm going to spend a key point to patient defense.
Okay. That is going to be your readying dodge. Anything else? I don't think you can do anything else. Okay.
No.
Cool. Then we are down to Twink.
Okay. Twink's gonna say, "You guys focus the first one, I'll get the second." And he's gonna take off 25 feet to the diagonal right, top right.
You said
how
take
about-
off, and I thought you meant like you're
and about-
flying.
And about
like,
halfway, he's gonna cast invisibility.
Oh, so you guys watch as Twink goes from here and just boom, completely vanishes.
Bring me down one.
Down one. Okay.
Right there. And then I'll bonus action my defensive field, so for my temp HP. And that will be my turn.
Okay. It is the robot's turn now. Lotus. You just binks off this thing, and it turns and it just whips at you with this chainsaw. Yes, because you're taking dodge. Well, it doesn't matter because that first one ain't hitting. Let's see what the next one. It's not hitting.
We need
Neither
to
one would have
super
hit.
not hit though.
Like, I didn't get it to super not hit. It was a 7 and an 8 before modifiers, but it still isn't going to hit Lotus. So yeah, it takes a vroom at you with the chainsaw, but you are a nimble bird monk who quickly is just able to, nope.
Slide to the left, slide to the right.
And then R2
Crisscross.
is going to...
Crisscross for the flamethrower.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Uh-oh.
30. R2 comes racing up shockingly quickly. These things are quite speedy for being as large as they are. 19.
That is my armor class.
Okay. So yeah, it races up to you. And you are going to take 10 points of slashing damage. And you are now bleeding.
Okay.
That is R2's turn. Which means we're back to Hickory.
Sick.
What up, Hick?
All right. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do this. I need to be within 30 feet of Lotus.
You can do that.
So whatever the path of least resistance is for that.
15, 20, 20. You're within. You're within.
And she's gonna yell to Lotus, Lotus! Don't get hit! And she's gonna cast haste.
Yes!
Oh, shit.
Yes!
I knew it was possible. But oh,
DM's worst nightmare right there. DM's worst nightmare is a hasted monk.
Hell yeah. I know what that means.
Yeah, you do.
What was that look
Can you-
for, Cry?
Gave her an additional action, bro.
Oh yeah, I did. And then, with my bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon at 2nd level.
Okay.
To summon
Wait. That's 2 spells.
That's
Oh, it
that's
is
2
2 spells,
spells. You
you're
can't
right.
do
Fuck
that.
it, never
Spell
mind.
cantrip.
Fuck that. Then, fuck it. Do I have a bonus action cantrip? I don't. Cool. Shit.
Switching to a support character be like,
Right?
You have supported.
I got nothing then.
You still have 5 feet of movement.
Just back up 5 feet.
Okay.
Just need to get in range to cast that.
Hick, you moved your 5 feet back.
Yeah.
It's Petron's turn. My boy saw the small bird girl take a chainsaw and is rapidly concerned. So he is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Up as far as he can. And he is again.
Listening.
What?
He's not listening.
Who's not listening?
Go ahead.
No, what happened? I missed it.
No, not you. Go ahead.
What?
okay.
He is going to, under Lotus, as she is a few feet in the air, fire another volley. The first one hits, I already rolled.
Wait,
The next one hits.
Is that half cover?
The next one. It is half cover, but Petron ignores cover.
Yeah, because he's
Go,
a fucking
Petron.
marksman, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
Go!
Let's
All
go.
3 hit. All 3 hit.
He just has to wind up, baby.
Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah,
That's
He
my
has to miss a
boy.
couple before he can start
Oh.
hitting a few.
he's basically an elven Gatling gun.
I just rolled, guys. I just rolled 2 max damages and 1 point under max damage.
Let's
go, Petron.
Petron.
Let's go, Petron. And you know what? While Petron is showing off, I might as well let Petron show off.
Let
Hang
that man
on
show
one
up.
second while I pull up his stuff.
Does he have a special boy move?
He does have a special boy move.
Let's go, Petron.
Oh, I hope he doesn't die this encounter.
That
I'll
would
kill
be difficult. So Petron
He
is
said, "I'll kill
going
you."
to do on the first arrow 11 points of damage, followed by another 11 points of damage, followed by 10 points of damage, And then he is going to dreadful strike it.
Let's go.
He's gonna what it?
I know dreadful strikes.
Do
What is that?
It's a thing the Rangers do.
Oh.
so that is an extra 2 points of damage. So 11, 11, 10. That is 30 with the plus 2. That's 33, 34. 34 points of damage.
Wow.
And unfortunately, as those arrows come crashing in, they seem to not quite do as much damage as they should, despite just ramming into that crystal.
Actually, it only does 4 points of damage.
Yeah, it's actually immune to piercing.
It's immune to arrows. It does 4 points of damage.
Arrows specifically.
He's hitting it in the joints. It seems to do damage, but it is still metal being hit by arrows. So it is less than it would be, but the boy got a moment to show off.
Let's go, Patrick.
Amazing.
Which means we're back, ladies and gentlemen, to Dolus.
Hi. I'm gonna do another couple of Eldritch Blasts at that one that's
R1?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm not using this dice anymore.
It's in dice jail.
Yeah.
Bad dice.
First one is a 19.
That hits.
And the other one is a 16.
That hits.
Okay. Hell yeah. Oh god, I had to roll damage now.
And since you have now rolled the AC, I will tell you that the AC is 16.
Oh, sick. Shoot. Alright, D10s. And then D6s. Cool. So. Then, oh, come on. It's a 3 and a 6 on the D10s. So then plus, so that's 9 plus 12 is 21 plus 7, 28.
28?
Points of force damage.
28 points of force damage, yeah. So this thing having get chip, and then just a bunch of arrows into it, totally focused on Lotus, and now Petron behind, just boom, Eldritch blasts into the side of it, and the arm kind of like locks up as the joint gets smacked by him.
Which arm?
The right arm.
Which one?
The flamethrower.
Thank you.
Chainsaw, flamethrower.
That's all I gotta do.
Paper,
no, Cryo,
rock.
this is paper. Oh my god, I was about to say that.
Let's go. What else do you want to do on your turn?
Same fucking brain cell.
What do you want to do for the rest of your turn, or is that it?
Flick him off.
Oh, no, that's it. I forgot that it was my turn. I was just so enamored by that paper and rock thing that I was like, I don't know what I'm playing right now.
So enamored. Mara, you're up.
All right. I'm switching forms to Archer for the first time.
Oh, yo.
If you wanna
The
toss that
Archer
in there, Ray.
Pog.
Everybody, get ready to see another Mara.
He becomes
Go
a
ahead and line up
ball.
our
He's like a
tagging of
fucking
Marcy.
Digimon.
He's like a Digimon.
He has so many evolutionary forms.
Digimar.
Digimara.
He's like that one
It's
enemy from Mario
Maramon.
RPG.
Dude, wait. Ray's image didn't load in time. So his image came in. I was like, that's a weird looking form, man. Fuck. Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Marcy, put the one I
cut
put
this
in
down a
first.
bit.
No, keep this all in.
So, you watch as one of the constellations. Well, no one watches, I guess, but anybody who was watching Mara would watch.
No one watches.
He's in the back. What do you want? Yeah, one of the constellations on Mara's coat bings, and the coat turns translucent as Mara's skin takes on a blue shift. His eyes go clean white. And he summons out of thin air, this line of little tinks of light that look like stars, and as he pulls at the line, it fooms into a glowing white bow.
A bow of light. It's beautiful. So, all right. With that, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at level 3.
Guiding bolt at level 3. Oh boy. I am so excited for Guiding Bolt.
Copium. It's still not a bad hit. 16.
That hits! That's the
Nice.
AC. You did it!
Nice.
You did
it. Thank God for +8. Let's go.
Mara draws back the bowstring, and this little streak of golden light appears in a vague shape of an arrow as he fires off a guiding bolt.
Fired.
He fired, and he didn't miss.
20 points of damage.
20
Ayo!
points of damage!
Wait.
So yeah,
That's guiding bolt.
this light just booms into that same arm again, and it kind of... You watch it seize up completely, and the flame at the nozzle just kind of stops in front of you, Lotus. And I mean, the right arm's pretty fucked up, but this robot is still up. Mara, would you like to do anything else with your turn? I think that... Any movement, anything?
Let's see. I will, do I want to do anything? Let's see. One up.
One up into the... You one up, and the ground starts to become rough and uneven underneath you as all of these roots rising out of the ground.
Yo, is he literally a Mario character?
What do
He
you...
said one up.
We're friends here. We make good
Man.
jokes. We're funny here, actually. You should subscribe.
Next time,
right
you
now.
guys need to warn me before you guys bring your A games. Like, this is... I can't keep up. Like, oh my god.
Well,
Get shit on, Kay.
Lotus! Lotus,
but
you're up.
then... But then you'd be solving the root of the problem.
No, stop. Stop now.
All right, so
I
Lotus'
killed the
turn.
mood. You can't continue
It's the
after.
guy, it's Lotus'
Lotus,
turn.
you're hasted.
Lotus,
I
you're
am
hasted. You have an
I need-
additional action and a higher
I-
AC.
Take damage for my bleed.
You do. Let me roll for
If
that.
she goes
real quick.
unconscious, that would be hilarious.
You are going to take
Die.
5 points of bleeding damage.
You bleed faster.
Your heart's beating
Is
faster.
the bleeding thing... Does it follow the same rules as Kyle, where I use one action to stop the bleed?
As far as you are aware, bleeding from Kyle is similar to the bleeding you are experiencing, yes. As somebody
Okay.
who has a weapon that inflicts bleeding.
I will use one of my 2 actions to stop bleeding.
So yeah, you really quickly are like, ah, fuck, and you just rip off a sleeve and like wrap it in one motion and it tied around the wound, and your bleeding has stopped.
I'm gonna put Kyle away during that, and I'm just going to use my fist and just bonk the top of the crystal again with my key-empowered strikes.
Oh god, the key empowered strikes. Bludgeoning
That
damage.
is 24, and that is 10.
10 doesn't hit, 24 hits.
Cool. That is 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. So you swing one fist and the robot kind of like leans back, and then as it comes back to up straight, you just smash your other fist down on the cockpit, and there's like a little crackle underneath your knuckles.
Wait, so did one of those miss? Or was that just an advantage roll?
One of those missed.
It does get advantage, though.
They get advantage because of
Yeah,
guiding
'cause
bolt?
guiding bolt. Yeah.
Oh! Roll again on that one that missed. Roll again on both. You might crit.
Okay.
I haven't.
No, wait, it's just the one. It's just one.
Oh, it's just the one. Yeah, it's just
It's just
the
one
first
That's
attack.
the
It's
next
the first
attack.
attack. Yeah.
Yeah. So just So what'd you?
So
roll?
that was the first attack. You roll one more time.
It wouldn't have hit anyway.
Okay.
Okay, cool. We're good.
Aw.
I'm going to use... I'm going to use a key point to flurry of blows.
All right. Hit it again.
the fuck? Why am I... Oh, I'm rolling the wrong dice. That's why.
Were you rolling the 12?
No, I was rolling the 8.
That's an even more different shape, though.
What?
What are you talking about? Wait, no. Shut the fuck. How did you roll a D8?
How do you?
I had a D8 in my hand,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, oh, this is the D20.
Wait, and so you
Right?
rolled it multiple times and didn't realize that the shape of it was a completely
No.
different die?
Ray, I
No.
love you so goddamn much. I want you to know that I just adore you. Roll a 20, please.
Please.
That's a lot better.
Turns
That
out she's
is
been doing
20.
that all combat.
Imagine. It's a 23. And
That
that is
hits.
an 18.
Both hit.
It's 8 points of bludgeoning damage and 5 points of bludgeoning damage. And I'm
Alright.
going to use my open hand technique effect to cause it to go prone. I'm gonna bonk it 4 times and just go like, get the fuck down!
Yeah, you're smacking it, like, get the fuck down, and you fully empower that last hit with your key, and you punch into the cockpit, and the whole thing tilts backwards, like bending at the knee, and you hear a motor kind of whir inside of it as it bends at the knee. And Twink, you would immediately understand what's happening as it just rights itself back into a standing position.
It's a deck saving throw.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Lotus, would you like to do anything else?
What's up, Ian?
Nothing. Continue.
Assume I can't stun this thing. I can't cause it to go prone. I'm just gonna...
You
Do
have
my
anything
best.
left?
I could. I'm gonna use my free action to do my best Dolus impression at this thing.
What?
Oh, yes.
That's it.
The angry eyes through the mask.
Oh. Okay.
Twink, you're up. Twink, in that
I thought
moment,
That's just because I
As
thought
you-
she meant like a verbal impression, like she starts talking to it. I was like, what?
as you watch that thing bend back, Twink, you would realize this immediately, and I'll DM it to you because it's information that would be dangerous for everybody else to know.
No. It's cool, it's fine. Who cares?
Okay, cool, awesome.
Okay, are you talking a lot while you're muted?
Nah.
All right, so Twink is gonna run up to R2,
Okay.
and I should have enough movement to do that. And I'm gonna pull out my dagger and jump up onto it.
R2.
Yep.
So yeah, you run, easily sneak past R1 that's busy, and you just jump onto R2.
I'm gonna climb to the spot.
That's easy. You're able to do it all in one quick motion.
I'm gonna stab the dagger into the spot
All
and
right.
begin prying.
This is going to be your action,
Yep.
and I would like you to make a dex check.
Dex
Dex.
19.
19.
Yeah.
Lotus, Tweak's invisible, so you don't see him. But Twink and Lotus both immediately watch as the bottom of this like bulbed T shape suddenly just goes, and there's like a separation sound as you hear a pressurized like hiss. And Twink, you know to avoid this, so you kind of lean back, and the hatch is pressurized, so the crystal just goes and shoots up, and the whole robot kind of rocks. And Lotus, there's just a dude in the cockpit of this thing with his hands on these big controls on either side, and he's just like, what the fuck?
I just have one hand on the crystal and the other hand is like still bonky. Like, hi!
Ah!
What does he look like?
He is a Caucasian man in light leather armor
From
with like a
Alabama.
leather
You know
cap
what?
on top.
Fuck you, Kay, for asking that. That's the DM shit. Fuck you. Can I I say sneak because I mean I'm fucking invisible, but can I jump into the cockpit area so if he closes it that I'm in there?
It is designed to fit just one person.
Bro, I'm 3 feet tall.
I know, but it is like it is tight to you. You have there's no room to maneuver inside this thing. So if you want to hop in his lap, yes.
Oh yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it.
So yeah, this guy is just like, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden he just feels as you hop onto his lap.
Ah,
It's
it's
like that one scene in
unfortunate, mate.
Ghostbusters.
Fuck you, Kay. Let me have my line.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know you're talking.
Ah, it's unfortunate, mate. That'll be my line.
Just wide eye. Oh no!
It's
Go!
like that one scene in Ghostbusters.
No, that's all I can do this turn. So,
All right. Well, we're looping back around to R1.
oh, I'm gonna drop invisibility too. By the way, he knows I'm there.
He just
So that, yeah, I'll go ahead and drop invisibility.
He's like, what the fuck?
Oh, hi!
R1 seeing the hatch open and seeing Lotus there. It's gonna pull some fun shit.
Uh-oh.
Lotus, you hear something click inside of it, or really loud, like, and the chainsaw just revs super fast, and it punches out at you. And that is it's a 21 to hit.
That is my AC now.
Fucking hate.
Zoomies.
It's bad.
Okay. No, it's good. That is going to be... That is going to be 24 points of slashing damage as the chainsaw just rams into your gut.
Cool.
And then as it punches into you and pulls back, the chainsaw just slows to a stop. And you hear like a metallic, like... You get the sense that it is down for a moment. You are bleeding again.
Okay.
And then R2! All the robotic components have stopped for a moment. Twink, the guy inside is going to try and shove you out.
Go for it.
Can you beat a 9?
Shove's an attack, so if he rolled a 9, it's against my AC, and he missed.
You miss.
I'm pretty sure. Let me.
Yeah, no,
double-check
it is
that.
a special melee attack to shove the creature.
Yeah.
So yeah, he goes to shove you, and in the tight space, he just can't get enough oomph to get you out, so he kind of just pushes you a little. You're both sort of in there, wrestling as we move on to the top.
It is actually a check, so let me do that real quick.
Okay.
You make a special.
Beat that 9.
I got a 10, so fuck you.
Oh yeah, instead of making an attack roll, I read that now.
Well, it uses the attack action. It uses the attack action, but it's not in a
instead
roll.
of-
It's a contested check.
Yep.
But I got a 10, so
So perfect.
Well.
You two are just sort of wrestling in the cockpit, and then we're back up to the top, which is Hickory.
Hey, so remember that spiritual weapon? I want
Oh, yeah.
this time.
yeah. I was joking last time, but now I'm for real.
Yeah, and that's... What's
Don't
that?
mind that. Don't mind that.
What's that? Why does that say 7?
Don't mind that. It doesn't say 7. It's a very poorly done 3, but don't mind that.
Okay. Anyway, that spiritual weapon is going straight into the douchebag that Twink is sitting in front of.
I'm gonna be honest with you. In that small cockpit that Twink is in, you are not fitting a spiritual weapon in there without stabbing Twink.
Not even
You
right
can
close
go
to the
through
head.
Twink into the guy, but there's no way you're getting in that space.
I'm in between him and you.
Let me explain this to you guys in a sort of
Okay, I
visual
get-
way. From the dude to the front of the crystal is this much space. Twink is occupying this much space.
Mm.
It is no more room than you get from like the front of your office chair. The only reason Twink can even get in there is because he is a gnome and is small.
My idea was just to spear it into his fucking head, but you know. No, I'm not.
I mean, if you want to try to stab past Twink at the guy, it's possible.
I gotta look at Ian real quick. I gotta get a read on his soul here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna attack R1.
All right.
So yeah, we're gonna summon that with my bonus action and fucking let loose on the chainsaw arms specifically
Okay.
with the spiritual weapon, which that is a 24. No, 22. 22 to hit.
What level did you cast this at?
Second.
Pog.
So the first level it can come out at.
22 hits. Hit it.
Okey-doke. And that's a D8. Bummer. 6 points of force damage.
Yeah, so the spiritual weapon appears, just slashes at the arm. It kind of glances off a bit, but it gets it. You watch as the magic sort of just slinks off a chunk of metal in front of you, Lotus.
Hey, what's it look like?
I mean, the right arm's really fucked up.
No, I mean my sword.
Your
Or
sword?
The spiritual weapon.
The spiritual weapon? It looks
Yeah.
like a long sword,
Okay.
like a basic long sword, kind
Okay.
of like the ones you trained with and had, before you had magic sword.
Okay. And then I'm gonna use my action
Oh
to Toll the Dead.
Ooh. On which
R1.
one? What's the save on that for you? 14?
14.
It saves.
Fuck!
So yeah. The
Can't
sonorous
saves.
tolls of a war bell ring out, and the R1 doesn't give a shit.
Fuck. Hey, Cryo.
Yeah?
If you used a spell and you used a cantrip, if you do happen to have another action, can you do either of those again? Can you use another cantrip?
No. You can
Which
only use
one?
one spell and one cantrip. Sure thing.
False. You can.
I
You can use another
cantrip?
spell?
You can use another cantrip.
Oh, can
No,
you?
you can use another spell. Are you saying like if you were to action surge? I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but like similar. Yeah,
That's what
you
would.
can.
I think that's what you'd call that.
Yeah, you can to reset your action economy.
Yeah, it serves functionally as an action surge.
Cool.
Okay.
At least
I'm
according
gonna-
to Jeremy Gilbert. So
Cryo, I'm going to channel divinity to slow time,
Okay.
which not only gives me an additional action, but an additional bonus action, and it is not a spell to use the sword again.
It is not.
So I'm gonna hit it again with the sword. That
So yeah,
is a 21
that hits.
and 5 additional force damage.
Okay.
And then we're gonna come at it with one more Toll the Dead.
One more toll the dead. Well, slow time specifies you get one more action. It doesn't
it's
give
an
you. It doesn't refresh your bonus action. No, never mind. I'm done. I literally needed to read the next line. You're good.
Cool.
You get a bonus
Okay.
action.
Try it again.
Toll the dead.
Fail this time, please.
I rolled higher.
You can bonus action to all the dead.
No, but the sword is.
The sword's the bonus action.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I
Alright,
just
cool.
thought he was using it in place of an action. Okay, well then, that was Hick's turn. Petron's up. He's a little conflicted about whatever the fuck's happening with R2. But that's not none of his business. He's just gonna
Hey. What'd you do?
roll the nat one. Petron does 8 points of piercing damage that aren't actually 8 points of piercing damage because the robot is metal. And he whiffs the other 2 shots, trying to avoid hitting. I mean, he knows he's not going to hit Lotus because he's good, but he's confused by the spiritual weapon and by Twink suddenly appearing in the now open cockpit of a robot. So he just misses 2 of his shots. That's Petron's turn!
Doing
Dulles!
great.
I'm gonna move 15 feet down diagonal, and I'm going to fire off another couple Eldritch Blasts at R1.
Alright.
+6. That's great. That is 24 and a 25.
They both hit.
That is 11 plus 12, and then 2d6s. That's 29 points of force damage.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Good. This thing is starting to look pretty dinked the fuck up. As those
I'm
two
gonna
smack the
aim
back of
one
it.
of them at the treads that it's rolling on.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, this thing is starting to look pretty beat up. You hit one of the treads, and there's you watch them kind of shake on their little wheels that rotate them, but nothing too bad. Anything else with your turn?
No, sir.
Mara, you're up. You're in the trees.
Okay, so how does difficult terrain work with movement?
It's
like
halved.
halves it? Okay. So if I just take like one step,
Then
it would
you
take,
use
like-
10 feet of movement instead of
okay.
5.
Okay. This might have been a mistake. All right, I'll take a step. Can I hit from here? It's like, wait,
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet
30
to R1. 35 feet to R2, but there's a bunch of shit in the way, so you're not hitting R2 unless you move.
Let's see. I'll just hit R1. It's fine. All right.
That's fine.
It's fine. All right. I'm gonna use my free cast for guiding bolt level 1.
All right. So you use guiding bolt, but that hits.
Oh. Nice. 16.
16 points of damage. This thing gets smacked by another guiding bolt, and Lotus, you watch it get wreathed in that kind of gold shimmery light again.
And as a bonus action, I'm gonna use my Starry Form Archer bonus attack,
Oh shit!
and that'll have advantage.
Oh shit! Make the attack.
I don't
Make
think
the
I.
ranged
Oh,
attack.
okay. I definitely need it. Nice. Okay, I definitely needed that. 19.
19. So you summon another arrow, this time pure white, and you're about to shoot it, and then you're like, and you adjust slightly, and you fire, and it just rams into the side of this thing's cockpit. It's looking pretty
11.
beat the fuck up. It's looking pretty beat the fuck up. Whatever damage you were gonna do, it was looking pretty beat the fuck up.
11.
Yep. All
Yep,
right.
okay.
11. Is there anything else with your turn? Any movements?
Move down to
Out of the roots.
Yeah.
Down 2.
Mhm.
Okay. Lotus, you're bleeding. That is 5 points of bleeding damage.
Holy shit! I had 6 points of HP.
Ooh.
Oh god!
Ooh.
Holy shit!
Jesus.
I've been sitting here since that since you said I was bleeding. Like, I might go down. I'm gonna
I might go down. The little panic in your voice. I might go down.
The most
gonna
recent
take 'em-
combats have been the anti-monks.
Yep, I'm gonna take a moment to use wholeness of body.
Okay.
I gain 18 points of HP.
Okay.
That's a lot.
And just kind of glance over. Hey, like, I might need a little bit more help. I'm gonna. Fuck it. I'm gonna smack this thing twice. Again.
Do it.
That's a natural 20 on my first one.
Let's go.
I'm gonna roll the second one, and that is a 16 for my second one.
They both hit. One with crit. So double your die.
My first hit is 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and my second hit is 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. And you bang it with your elbow, and then you punch it. And the crystal on the front, as you... Let me add that up. There's a crack that just along the front as you punch that crystal. It's still up.
Can I tell if I were to smack it twice more, would I be able to break through?
You can't tell.
Damn.
You can't. You see a crack appear, but you can't like see through the crack or see where to hit. Really.
Do I take the safe play or the risky play? I'm doing this again.
Follow your heart.
What's the worst that could happen?
Listen to him.
What's the worst that could happen?
Do it.
Come on.
But you can't do that again.
The worst that could happen is you become Socks too.
Not my problem.
Not my problem.
That's kind of your problem.
When you said you can't do it again, I'm gonna use a third key point to flurry of blows and just aim for the crack.
Okay. Hit it.
That is a dirty 20. And that is a 19.
They both hit.
That's 7 points of bludgeoning damage for the first one, and that's 10 points of bludgeoning damage for the second one.
Right, you smash and you smash both times into it, and that crack gets bigger and it gets bigger, but it is still on. You watch as they sort of spiral out like a web, like cracking glass, but it is not quite enough. Is that your turn, Lotus?
Yeah, that's all I can do. I can only hope for the best now.
Twink, you're up.
Well, buddy, it's been fun. I reached down, I smacked the eject button.
Twink, with your intimate knowledge of these machines, you know the buttons, and you also know that the eject and self-destruct buttons are kind of tricky. So you smack the one that definitely looks like it should make the robot fucking blow up. And the guy in the seat just goes, "Well, but no," and the back of it, you hear a pneumatic hiss, just like with the front, and the back of it just boom, shoots him out like 10 feet into the roots behind, and he just goes sprawling backwards as he's just tumbling. He's like, "Oh, shit!" Twink, you are now in a robot with an open back hatch, but you are now in it.
You're fucking right, I am. I'm sure that cost me my action, so
Yep.
I'm just gonna sit down.
All right, yeah, Twink just on the little cockpit chair. He's like, ah. We're back to the robots, and to now the guy who is outside of his robot.
Is he the 2 and the R2?
Yeah, we're gonna make R2 now represent that man, and Twink will now represent a large robot. And
His name is
exemplify-
Roger.
To exemplify this, we are going to surround Twink.
Nah, it's Robert.
Wait, hang on.
All right, cool. Fuck you guys.
Wait, is
Twink
R1
is now in a
and R2
robot.
Roger and Roger?
That makes no sense to anybody but us.
Inside jokes are the best.
Yeah.
R2 is going to pull out the crossbow that he kept stashed on his hip. And he's going to make a shot at Twink, who does have half cover because he's inside the robot. 17 with half cover does not hit. So yeah, Twink, you're sitting there and you're like, ah, and then a crossbow bolt just like king around in the cockpit and like clatters down next to you.
What the fuck?
You turn and you're like, what the shit? He's just like, ah, fucking fumbling to reload it.
Oh, you poor bastard.
R1. Lotus, you hear a lot of cursing from inside R1, and then you hear a loud, and the whole cockpit just lights up red, and you hear a
Twink.
and then suddenly out the back of it, you again hear that pneumatic, and a dude just and he gets up and starts running.
Oh, bye.
That's the robot's turns. Hickory, it's your turn. Hickory.
I want to check something real quick. Okay, no, it doesn't have its own
Hang on.
opportunity attack type thing. I was like, does the sword have its own chance to take opportunity? All right.
Wait a
Well
second.
then. Okay.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Cool.
Just heads up. Cool.
That's fine. How do I feel after, slowing time? I think that's a good question, because I know you were probably going to flavor it, but we kind of slipped over that because I was talking damage.
That's fine. No, we can deal with that later.
Oh, cool. Yeah, okay. That spiritual weapon. Hey, where is R1, the dude, roughly?
The
right
dude, roughly, let's make a nice little new layer for dude.
Arthur.
We're gonna call it Dude 1.
now? Mm.
And on Dude 1, we're gonna draw a dude who is roughly because spit him out 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's roughly here.
Oh, damn, he actually got some fucking distance.
Yeah, he ran, bro.
Wait, you said he got 25 away?
He's farther.
Farther than that, because it spits him out 10 feet back, and then he ran.
Damn, I was hoping he was still within range of 20 feet. Bummer.
Looking at
The
that,
sword
you
will
think
chase
20
him
feet?
down.
I'm still looking at that. You think that's 20 feet?
Maybe. I don't know.
That's the
Anyway.
perfect amount of steps.
Let's see
Also
what
so
we're gonna
weird.
do here.
Dude.
We're gonna cast a first level guiding bolt at Dude 1.
Let's go.
Dude, yo, let's go.
Cryo does a 23 hit.
Yeah. He's in like super thin clothes. He ain't got no armor or shit.
Okay, that's 5. That's 6. That's 5. That's 5. So 15 plus 6, so that's 21.
21? Yeah, this guy is running away and he just gets hit with the guiding bolt. And he just down into the ground and kind of skids through the soft like dirt because he was running full speed. So you just nail him in the back and he just like through the dirt and then just
Cool.
Did you knock him out? Shit.
Killed him.
no, he fucking killed him.
And then Hickory, with an oddly serious look on her face, gets a little closer, and we're gonna cast Sacred Flame on R2.
How much closer?
What? It doesn't matter. It's a 60-foot range, so I'm gonna get up next to Dolus. I know he's a little up, but
It's way up.
You don't need to get closer for
Okay.
that.
I know.
Just for flavor, I suppose. But yeah, so all those fire back on the roots again, float up into those little motes of light, and they all, vroom, and then I make a save. Yeah,
Yeah.
He's prone, so it's disadvantage, right?
yeah.
Well, if it's
It's
next, doesn't he
disadvan-
auto fail?
I don't think so.
I could be wrong.
Easy way of checking. 1 second.
Wow, we got a lot of technicalities on this one. I'm pulling out.
It's the first combat in a hot minute, and you all have new
Yeah.
abilities, so that's not surprising.
Yeah.
Technically, there's no rule about it.
Okay, cool.
Yep,
So
just just disadvantages. So
Cool. Fuck this up.
So yeah. So yeah, he failed to
Cool.
roll damage.
Oh no, I mean technically there's no disadvantage on the save.
I mean, prone?
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. I don't have disadvantage on saves.
Correct.
Fuck.
So he succeeded
Shit.
because my first roll was the success and my second was the fail.
Damn it.
So again, you step forward, you hold your hand out, and all those motes appear, and then they just into the dirt next to him, and he's like, "Oh shit!
That was supposed to hit you.
What the fuck?" All right, who are we on now? Let's see. After Hick, Petrin. Oh no. Oh,
Come on.
this guy's so fucking dead.
Okay.
All of those hits landed.
This guy's so fucking dead.
Yeah, so that guy, you miss, and you're like, that was supposed to hit you, and he's like, what the fuck? And then just as he says that, just into the side of his head, and Petron's just there, and he's like, fuck you!
Thank you.
Fuck you! I'm sorry, it's a tense moment. Yeah, so R2's fucking dead, and other dude's fucking dead.
We did it.
So now we have left is a beeping robot.
Oh fuck, that's right.
I'm on the wrong layer, hang on. There we go. Yeah, so
I mean, we're technically out of initiative, right?
technically, if you want me to start a timer.
I mean, yes or no, so I know.
I'm gonna keep you in initiative for function's sake.
Oh
Okay.
God. But freedom to speak now
Freedom
because no
to
longer
speak.
combat. Fucking
Freedom-
run!
Okay.
Tweak,
We
you guys
can't-
watch
we
this
can't
Tweak's
stop
little
it?
robot just
Little, that's big robot.
just through the underbrush, just like clean out.
Can we
Pick
not
a-
stop it?
Twink, pick a direction.
The fastest direction away from that.
Where the dude was going is gonna be fastest. You have 40 feet of movement in this. 10, 20, 30, 40.
Yo, this is big buff to Twig. 25 to 40 feet of movement. Oh my God.
Twix like, ah!
Yeah.
You
So
fucking
is
wrong.
everybody gonna use their turn for movement? Because
Yeah.
Lotus, Mara, or hang on, Petron went. So Dolus, Mara, Lotus, Twink, each pick a direction if you're all running. I know what Twink's doing, so he'll already be moved, but technically this should still be turn based.
You're muted.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. I was just I didn't really say anything. So Twink ran off towards
Twink just
top right.
sprinted away, or well, sprinted. The treads turned him around, and then just.
I'm not gonna fly towards R1. I'm just gonna turn around and go the opposite direction as far as I can.
I mean, you're off the screen now,
Yeah.
so let's
fine.
just say you're 20 more feet in that direction.
Yeah.
Mara,
Left.
That's Stolas still. Full movement left.
Are we doing full movements plus actions here to dash?
Are you dashing?
For me, I need you to know I'm dashing, bro.
Okay. Stolas, Mara, you dashing?
Yeah.
Okay. So you are well off. Hick.
Lotus, Petrin, let's go!
No. Hick, you you do not have sufficient time to react to this, as R1 was top of it. So the clicking.
I haven't gotten my chance to move.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, because it's it's Lotus. Yeah, Lotus moves. Lotus, you go.
Go.
I was like, what? And then I was like, wait, right. Lotus, you're up.
Lotus has Omega zoomies. Right?
True.
She has
Oh my god, she
She's
does.
gone, dude.
Oh my god,
Take
she
a
does.
direction,
She
and
fucking
you're
Dragon
gone.
Ball
You're-
like gone.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that you're off.
You're back.
Even
Yeah,
if you
you're back
go
on the
top
airship.
right. Even if you go top right, you're just gone off this map. I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's enough space here if you want to full dash up right.
You can go up, have a conversation with Twink, and then run the other way.
I want to use like 60 feet of movement to actually go up. And
Okay.
I want to see if I could. Well, I want to get above the trees, the tree line. I want to
That's
see if,
not happening with your movement. These trees are huge.
like, how huge.
Like several hundred feet tall. Huge.
I can fly several hundred feet tall.
You can fly 130 feet, right?
That's just my movement.
Oh, and then you dash.
And then I dash, and I can
Twice.
also keep point, and that's because I'm hasted. It's still 130,
Each
Okay.
time. Yep.
and I also have an extra action in which I can also use the action to dash.
That's fucking right. Holy shit, you're cracked.
Like I said, Dragon Ball, teleport, gone.
So,
Yeah. You want to go above the trees?
Yeah.
Holy shit, I can't believe that this is happening, but I love it.
It would be 130 times 4.
Yeah, no, I did that math already. Yeah, so I mean you genuinely, like Noah is saying, you let all that magic rush through you and you channel all of the ki to your body and you one huge boosh of your wings just straight up. And you don't quite clear the tops of all of these trees, but you get really fucking close. And the shorter ones you're taller than. It's only the really big ones that you're starting to like approach now.
Is there any like large enough branch that I could stand on?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I want to stand on a branch just in case.
So, yeah, you just shoot up and land on a branch. And that's your turn.
Yep.
So you used everything to get there. Hick,
Hey,
you do not have sufficient time to run away from this.
Copium.
love being the top of initiative here.
I need you to make a dex check.
Wait, but weren't the robots at the top?
Yeah, that's why he doesn't have enough time.
Yeah, that's why it explodes first.
Oh, because
Yeah.
I've already gone by then.
The round is over.
Oh.
New round. The
All right,
robots
dex check.
explode.
It's 11.
What'd you get? 11? Okay, that's a fail. But, here we go. Hang on. I got the right one here.
How does this one
I'm
work?
so fucking glad I
How
asked
does
to
this one work?
stand on a branch.
Hey,
Don't
crap.
mind. Yeah?
The result of the roll, but before the outcome is determined.
You can use that now if you wanna
Yeah,
if you wanna
I
run
want
it.
to use that right now.
Do it! Do it!
I think I'm gonna channel Divinity to rewind time.
Okay. So
You
yes,
fucker.
this robot, you watch as it starts to burst into fire and shrapnel, and you just panically cross your arms, and everything stops for a second, and it back closed. What are you gonna do differently, Noah?
What am I gonna do? I have to explain how I'm gonna do differently?
Yeah, what are you doing differently for this roll?
I thought I just
tell
had to
me.
reroll with advantage.
You do,
Okay.
I mean, you do, but what are you gonna do?
It's gonna sound weird. Can I dive backward and just like I'm talking Captain America brace behind the shield?
Yeah, totally. All right, make your rolls.
All right. That's a double 19. So, yeah.
Well, that succeeds. So I had already rolled. That is. Last one.
That's a lot.
Oh boy. It's okay, it's gonna be halved. So 23 points of fire damage as this thing just booms out in a 5, 10, 15,
I think that
20,
would have fucking
25,
killed me.
30-foot
Outright.
radius.
Rest in
So-
peace, Petrin.
Oh, Petrin went straight down, so he's also off map now.
Oh, so it was just me. Cool.
It's just you got caught in it.
Petra should have been able to move, though. He also had an action.
Petrin did move. He said
Oh.
he, like, went straight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he went
okay,
straight
okay.
down. Yeah,
Not
okay.
so
straight
only
down, as in-
only Hick got caught in the blast.
Cool. Thanks.
So yeah, Twig, you're rolling away, and behind you, you just hear that. There's a bunch of heat on your back as you are the closest person. And Lotus above, you just a shockwave just shoots up past all of these branches and leaves, and you watch all these birds flitter out in shock. And then a bunch of smoke just starts wafting up past you, and you are all out of initiative.
Oh, thank God.
Yay.
Okay, I roll the robot back to everybody.
Oh yeah, you got yeet.
I got yoded. Okay.
So yeah, and you're sitting there among all this underbrush, and everything's on like fucking fire around you. Just
So,
silent, not like intense blaze, but like crackling, and like everything's been damaged a little. And you hear the treads rolling up to you as Twig is coming back.
So first, I'm gonna go ahead and make that con check.
Yep.
17.
You incredibly somehow managed to fucking hold concentration despite the
Some
fact that
fucking
you
hell.
just were like ripped your way through time and then also ripped your way through the air as you were blasted backwards. But Lotus, you're still hasted.
I want to see if I'm able to see where the lots and lots of soldiers and the Westwood soldiers are fighting.
And make a perception check.
Can I slide my mask off for this?
You can.
17.
17. You can't see anything through all of the various trees, but along where you get the idea of the front is, with the big column of smoke that's still coming from the camp that you guys ran away from, it's happening closer to there. So it seems like the robots came further in, and then all of the elves attacked, is the idea that you're getting. But it sounds like it's going off over there.
Okay. And I have a general direction of where it is. Okay.
Oh yeah, like a proper back eastward.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly back down. So, like, I have many questions, but there's still a thingy. There's a battle that way.
How long does it take Lotus to get back down? Because then you just go up like 500 feet in the air.
Yeah, I say like a minute.
Like,
Not even that, like 30 seconds.
You're still hasted
She's
though,
still
right?
Hasted. She can get
Oh,
back
is-
down
oh, yeah.
in 6
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah, you want to
Yeah,
use
you're
all
right.
of your abilities. You go crazy. So yeah, Dolus, you're like, holy shit.
She could also technically just let herself fall 500 feet and then catch herself.
I think that's what I'm gonna do, just to conserve key points.
Oh, that's right. You need to use key to go as fast as you did.
So
That's
yeah,
fine, though.
you watch like Lotus, you just vroom, and dive bomb straight down, and so Dolus, Mara, you guys are like 10 feet away from each other, like like behind you is just the column of fire.
Oh, that was intense, man. Woo.
do you think
And
you
then
could
just-
put it out?
With your help, I can.
All right.
And then just
Go.
Lotus just vroom, right in front of you guys.
Ah.
Oh,
Like a huge rush of wind as she opens her wings and catches herself at speed.
Are you okay, Lotus?
I feel so fast. Oh my god, it feels like I'm at the top of the world. This is amazing. I've never felt
Hickory's
this way before.
concentration
Dolus.
drops.
Dolus puts his hands on Lotus's shoulder.
Lotus just plops.
Falls
Dolus just
into
put-
Dolus's arms.
Calm down.
Are you
Fight is
bleeding?
over.
I am bleeding.
You never stopped. Yeah, no, you're bleeding.
I'll cast healing words.
Yeah, Lotus, in all of your adrenaline in that moment, you totally forgot you were bleeding. And as the haste comes off, you feel fucked up. You're probably at like 4 HP.
I got a 7 to that.
You're
I
at
actually
11
have
26
HP.
You didn't go down, though. Yeah, and Twink just rolls up to the remains of the first robot. And Petrin kind of comes walking out. He's oh, fuck.
I'm driving with the front crystal open too, by the way.
They explode?
Uh-huh.
That was intense, man.
Holy shit!
I thought you knew that.
No, I dropped trees on the last 4. Well, I dropped a tree on the last 4. We got them like in a line and just...
Hickory has not gotten up.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
Hick-
no.
Hickory's just laying there. There's just a shield and then the rest of Hickory out underneath it.
Are you alright?
Sleepy now.
I was talking to Hickory, but also
Lotus no response.
okay.
She does not pull her shield down. You can see it shake, but no response.
I'll come up
Dolus.
and like look in like that with the
The
shield.
second you grab the shield, she pulls it as closely as she can to herself.
You need, I know you're a cleric, but do you need healing? You good? Are you? Is it? I can't heal mental damage. I'm sorry.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage! Oh shit.
Hickory, muffled by her shield, just goes, "I'm fine. Fine."
Come on, I'll reach my hand out underneath the shield.
She takes it, and as she comes up, I assume that she is just ashen all
Oh,
over the front.
she's fucked up. There's like shrapnel scratches all over her. You've got little flecks of metal in like your legs that weren't super well defended.
Yeah.
You've got like scratches and shit. There's a
It's
lot
very-
of twigs in your hair now.
But it's really clear that just from the ashes, there are very clear streaks of tears as she tries to right herself as best she can emotionally.
Oh, you're fucked up, dude.
Dolus is like, you don't look fine. And then as he does that, as he says that, I want Dolus to like, because Lotus is like, oh, I'm sleepy. And so he like gets in front of Lotus and like kind of crouches down to like piggyback her.
Piggybacks. Petrin, you watch him just like, he's got this sort of thing pinned to his shoulder that wasn't there before. It's this nice like leaf pin.
Mhm.
And he just kind of tugs at it and he goes, Illis, we're fucked up and I need I have guests.
Are you good? Do you need healing?
I didn't get hit. That was just holy shit.
I was at a distance, so whoo, I can only imagine.
Those
That-
things are sharp.
Yeah, Lotus, you know, just because you can survive something doesn't mean you should attempt to get in the way of it.
I tried dodging.
You should try leaving the distance. You shouldn't stay there.
But then Twink would have gotten hit.
No,
That's
no, he
true.
wouldn't have.
Okay.
Okay. The pained. Okay. So you guys are gathering yourself. Twink, you're like, I have a robot now.
Oh yeah.
Hey! He's like, look at this shit. Hickory, you're emotionally and physically just devastated.
Like as she manages to somehow get to her feet, and everyone's kind of gathering herself, she just kind of bonks her head on the back of Mara, like on Mara's back, and just holds onto his shoulder, and she's just like, "I'm sorry, I just need someone right now."
You need a piggyback? I got you.
No.
No?
You need a piggyback? Hey, yo, let's go.
No.
I'm pretty sure he could physically, literally give you a piggyback.
No.
Wild shape.
No again.
Wild
again.
shapes into a wild shapes into a boar.
No.
Yeah, as you're all collecting yourselves, all of a sudden, just at the tree nearby, the big one that wasn't on fire, that's like to your left, out of one of the roots, Illis just...
Oh.
Through trees.
Wait, what?
And she's like,
Tell you later.
of course it's you.
How did
I got a robot.
Yes, I can see that. Hello.
You think that'll fit on the... You think that'll fit on the ship?
The better question is, how do we get it on the ship?
You could shrink it, right? But
Don't
then
worry
it'll
about
grow.
that.
It'll grow back though.
We have something. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm just glad you're all safe. You made amazing time.
Oh,
Did we?
you don't even know.
How's the damage looking over there? Do you know?
At the front,
Mhm.
I'm not sure. We've got medics coming in and out a lot. It could be anything. We're definitely holding just fine, but as soon as sun's up, they're going to hit us with the catapults again. We'll have to retreat. For now, I'm glad you're all here. I'm glad we destroyed another one of these monstrosities.
Oh, I think you mean beautiful works of art.
Yes, they look absolutely beautiful while they're cutting down my ancient forest home and setting it on fire.
I never said the purpose in which they were was beautiful, but
Twink, out of all due respect, don't fucking tip this line.
I got a robot.
Good. Let's get you all to your God, let's get you to somewhere for you two to get help. She like points at Lotus and Hick, who are just both not looking great.
Damn
Please.
it, her clothes are probably even more fucked up now.
Come.
Oh yeah.
I take nap now. And Lotus just kind of buries her face into like here of Dolus.
Okay.
We're tracking your ship. It should be behind us by just a few hours, but we might as well just take you there straight away.
Can I take the robot?
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
And she goes up to one of the giant roots and she puts her hand on it and she's like, you will not have a lot of time.
What?
So I need you all to be very efficient here.
Can't we just slow down for once?
I'm already heading full speed into this tree.
You just go full speed, and as the robot's about to hit, she puts both hands on it, and you guys watch as Tweak just, like, melds into the wood, it seems, almost becoming the tree.
Wait, she wants us to go through the tree?
Yeah.
That's what I was
Okay,
trying to
Wait.
tell you, Pulse.
Oh.
I'll walk through the tree.
I'm gonna
You watch-
observe it a little bit and
Oh my
You
god,
watch-
Pulse.
Yeah, you watch as Doc just, or not Doc, Dolus just,
Not even here.
the D, Dolus just, vroom, and again, like, turns into this tree as he steps into it.
I'm gonna...
Mara really excitedly comes up and just, and now all that's left is Hickory And Petrid's
Hickory
just
was
like,
white knuckle attached to Mara's cloak.
oh yeah, so Petrid, just as you go through, is like, good luck! And you guys, vroom. And it's Twig as you're going full speed. It's dark for a second as you enter this tree, and you feel this sort of rippling sensation across your chest. And then all of a sudden you vroom, full speed out into this clearing, and you hear these shouts and screeches as a bunch of people are diving out of the way of you.
Oh shit, my bad.
Come to a stop just as the birds step out behind you, like 10 feet now.
Where are we?
And then Mara and Hickory, and then Illis behind you all, and you look out, and you are on the edge of a large lake. And around you, there are more of those big trees, but you see cut and carved into them the telltale signs of civilization, balconies, big openings carved out into the trunks to serve as large rooms. And there are also just like buildings built next to them that aren't carved into the trees, but it's very much a natural city as you're looking at it. You realize you're right on the shore of this huge lake, and you look out straight because it's dead ahead in front of you. In the center of this lake is an island, and rising out of it is a gigantic tree, even by the standards you've been seeing. Lotus with haste would need 3 rounds to get to the top of this thing. It's huge.
How's it compared to the Feywild one?
It is taller, but not quite so wide and big.
Okay.
It is a coniferous tree, not deciduous. So it doesn't spread out the way the Feywild one does.
Gotcha.
It's like a giant Christmas tree.
Ah, creepy.
Lovely.
I want to talk to it.
It's lovely here.
She just kind of taps on his back. You traumatized the last one.
No, it's fine. This one's not dying, though.
This one.
Excuse me, Alice, where are we?
Where are we?
Yes.
Oh, yes, of course. None of you have ever been here before. My apologies.
Have I?
Welcome to the... You have not.
Okay.
Welcome to the capital of the Westwood. We call it Sanctuary.
Ah,
I love the name.
a sanctuary.
Beautiful.
Not the Sanctuary. Sanctuary. One word.
A sanctuary.
Not... Okay. We'll work on that. In the meantime, Twink, and she, like, looks around at the crowd, and there are a bunch of injured people around you guys, and as you're looking at everybody out the tree behind you, you hear somebody just like, move, out of the way! And, like, they come in with, like, a gurney carrying people. And she's like, we have a very elite group of druids who are keeping us moving back and forth from the front here. It's one of the ways that we managed to have such a low injury and death count. We bring the wounded all the way back to the capital almost immediately.
Very efficient, very smart.
And so you see it's like a triage area set up around you. There's lots of these like
Triage.
low bench sort of bed things made out of stumps, and there are people being laid on them. What?
Okay.
Triage.
I just got it.
I'm gonna
I
fucking...
fucking hate it here.
So...
Was that not intentional?
It's not, but it's great. But yeah,
Do
there's
any-
like a half circle set up around the trunk of this tree as triage. And there you see people tending to people. And just this elf girl walks up to you, really cute, like short bob. She's wearing this nice, like, white and red woven pattern thing. And she's just like, wounded, Martin, do you need help? And Illness is just like, oh, yes, no, they desperately. And she comes up to Hickory, and she gives you a little bing on the head, and you receive 10 points of health back.
Cool.
And then she hands you a little wrapped up packet. You're not sure what's in it. And she goes, eat this slowly. You'll feel better.
Excuse me. My sister here.
Oh, and she goes up. Oh no, and she sees that Lotus is like out, and she's like, how long has she been unconscious?
She's just asleep. But she was bleeding.
Oh my. And she like looks at the bloody wounds. She's like, okay, she'll need a bit more. I mean, I could give her a little oomph, but it's probably best we just get her somewhere to rest.
All right, I'll come with.
I was going to ask.
Goes, oh no, you go.
Do I get any weird looks since I'm still in archer form right now?
You aren't getting any weird looks that you notice. Everyone's too busy with the wounded.
Gotcha.
If anybody's getting weird looks, it's Twink. Which, Mara, as you look around for weird things, you realize everybody who's not dealing with the wounded is looking at the robot. And Illis is like, Twink, if you don't mind, I have a spot set up for you all. If you don't mind following me and parking that thing inside until we can decide what to do with it.
Oh, it's mine now.
Okay, well then let's park it inside until your ship gets here.
Sounds good.
Okay. And she turns to the lady, and she's like, Nuri, I need you to handle things here. Take this. And she hands a little pendant to him, and she's like, if Petrin calls, then, I mean, you know what to do. And the little elf medic is just like, yes! She gives you a little wave. She gives you all a little wave as you follow Illis away from the triage area.
Wait, what happens with me and Lotus?
She
was like, oh, she'll need... Oh, so
yeah,
I'm sorry.
Illis is
didn't...
instructing you to follow also.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I see. Sorry.
Oh, but before you go, she hands you a little white leafed packet, the same as she handed to Hickory. And she goes, eat that. Slow. Her, eat that. I mean, I guess you could eat it too if you're hurt.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, you guys are going. There are no roads, as you would know them here. There are spots of real thick and heavy grass and undergrowth, and then there are like nice, soft dirt lanes between the trees.
I'm fucking driving a robot through it.
And you're driving a robot through it all. Twink is getting every possible look. And as you guys are going, a whole contingency of like, you see them in their woven armor, just the same as Petrin, just go marching past you in a rush, and they all, as any of you glance, they all just file into that tree, just boom, 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 like into it without hesitation. It's pretty bustling, but as soon as you get a good distance away from that tree, everything sort of goes back to what you'd imagine from any normal city. It's quiet, even. People are enjoying their days. You see a lot of people out and about talking, almost all of whom stop and look as soon as Twink starts rolling by. Then you guys drive up to this one very large tree, and it's got that front cut in like it is a building. Illis grabs the door and pulls it to the side. It slides open wideways. She steps aside, and it's just big enough for Twink to get the robot in.
Fuck yeah. Garage.
Yep. Twink, you drive in, and you're in this nice open area. There are, like, places to sit, chairs that all seem to be grown out of the floor in the interior of this trunk. There are all sorts of amenities. There's teapots and stuff everywhere. This is a large space. It is, like, larger than your apartment in Shadestep was.
Are there keys for this robot?
There aren't keys to this robot. You especially would know that there is a lever you turn, and then you let a button out. Like it's a button that clicks in or...
Push to start. Got it.
Yep. So yeah, you guys watch this Twink just... The robot just...
I hop out the back.
Alex goes, all right, well, I've got a lot I'm busy doing. The ceremony we can talk about it later. For now, rest, recuperate. I'll be back for you all later.
Sounds good. Appreciate it.
Of course.
Thank you.
Nightfall is not long, so rest. And she nods and walks out.
Whew, geez, you guys get fucked up easy.
And on that, I'm fine.
I feel great.
On that little interchange with you get fucked up and I'm fine and I'm great, and the two who are not okay groaning. We're going to end our session today.
Fuck yeah. I got a robot.
Yeah.
Welcome to Sanctuary, everyone!
Wow.
Fuck yeah.
Capital of the Westwood.
Sanctuary.
That's 2 capitals you guys have been to so far. 3 if you count
Druids.
Townia.
Twinktownia.
Twinktownia, capital of Twinktownia. All right, this has been great. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you liked it. This is the first time we've had combat since the Feywild,
Wow.
That's been a while.
which has been a while. So you could probably expect a bit more of that. You sure? Don't tell them, though.
Okay. I
At least I don't
won't.
get blown
We'll
up
see you
again.
guys. Oh my god. We'll see you Mondays at 5, as always. Check us out on your favorite podcast channels. Check us out here on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, ring that little bell if you like what we do. We also have a Discord that's linked down below, which would be pretty fun. For now, we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.